I would like to ask Dr. Buckley, who is the current president of the International Society of Endovascular Surgery. He will have a short presentation about Dr. Ted Dietrich.
Well, good evening, and I want to thank Victor and his wife for their kind hospitality and for asking us to be participants in this excellent academic event. We're looking forward to a fairly spectacular Congress. The program is excellent, well organized, and covers a wide variety of subjects in cardiovascular disease. And I'm glad to see that Victor has combined both the cardiac and the vascular, because I think there's something to be learned for all of us who do this work from this. My purpose today is to say a few words of introduction about a friend of mine for almost 40 years. Edward Dietrich was a true friend, a fellow that I would, in American terms, take a bullet for. I loved him like a brother, and I miss him every day since he's passed. This is he in his early years. He grew up in Michigan. As you see, that sled is paramount in his development. He enjoyed it, used it a lot, and he named his autobiography Sled, which is a book just recently published as a title. It stands actually for not for sled itself, but for, it's an acronym. He got his training with Dr. DeBakey and Dr. Cooley in Houston, and he was really very closely aligned with Dr. DeBakey and learned much of his skills and his organizational skills from Dr. DeBakey, who was his, I think, most favorite mentor. From there, he moved to founded the Arizona Heart Institute in Phoenix, and he, became a very controversial person in medicine. He had certainly some academic conflicts. He had certainly a vision for the advancement of medicine, and especially of vascular surgery and cardiovascular surgery and education. He felt that there was a purpose to have a specialist which could deal with all aspects of vascular disease rather than just the silos of vascular and cardiac and cardiology. He was absolutely, as I said, founded the Arizona Heart Foundation and was a huge pioneer in this area. His non-surgical efforts dealt from fronton tennis to ocean racing, yachting, and a variety of other things. He loved athletics, loved the outdoors, he loved the sun, and he was a competitor in everything that he took on. But most importantly, he was a dear friend. He was a pioneer in many aspects of vascular surgery and really pushed the field of endovascular surgery into the forefront that it is. He certainly was a controversial visionary, and it doesn't take many people to look very far to see that he was at the forefront of many of the controversies, and at one time was really considered a heretic in surgery, and it was not good for one to be associated with, because many of the traditional vascular surgeons felt that he was chasing the wrong horse. He was a teacher. I learned a great deal from him, and I'm still learning from him today from reading some of the things that he's done. He's a skilled surgeon, especially in endovascular surgery. He had that ability to do things that just the average person couldn't quite get done with the endovascular wires and sheaths and guide catheters. And he was a researcher, did very, very good clinical research, and really enabled us to push many things along through the FDA, get them to fruition. He was a role model for many students, residents, fellows, and for some of his peers. And this is my own judgment, I think he was a visionary who really saved the field of vascular surgery from oblivion by forcing those of us who were in our midlife to learn the endovascular skills and master them so that we could be successful in what we do. With that, I'll turn this on to, I guess, Dr. Busquet, next. Okay, good. Thank you very much.